Grim.roach Nation. Welcome back. It's 2026. You know what that means? First of all, look at my...
Yummy.
Look at my brekkie. Same shit I eat every morning usually. Got an omelet. Kind of burnt it, honestly. Omelet, tomatoes, some burnt onion, avocado. Yummies. I really burnt it. Okay. If you haven't watched my other stuff, I've been making like a stop motion animation, paper stop motion animation. Been showing y'all me doing that. I've realized I need to lock in. So I'm more showing the process on my TikTok, my Instagram, Instagram. I'm showing my process on there. Here, I'll just show you all what I've done. I locked in for a second. I did a bunch of the scenes. It's so good and so bad at the same time. I locked in, I did a bunch of scenes, almost did all of them. I think I have like one more scene to do. So I'll show y'all that stuff. And then I just wanted to tell y'all why I world build in the first place. Talk about that kinda. Why do I world build? Why? It is 2026 though. Big things are coming. Big things are coming from grim.roach. From Big Roach. I'm getting swole. I know. It's a tale as old as time. I start working out. I fall out of it. I start working out. I'm like, oh my god, it changed my life. I fall out of it. This year, I will be jacked. Just wait. Working out's really good for an artist though. If you're an artist and you have trouble focusing, you have trouble being happy, work out. Work out. Anyways, I wrote some stuff down in my everything journal. Let me put those guns away. I do not have a license to carry. I had to chase down that hot pile of ass I just ate. That is usually my favorite meal ever. That's why I eat it every morning. I don't know how I messed that up. I've never burnt my omelet like that. It was so charred. Why do I world build? Thank you for asking. We do have a featured guest. Everybody say hi. Oh, he left. Anyways, this is what I wrote. This is something Tyler Joseph said. If you don't know Tyler Joseph, he said, "The beginning of purpose is found in creating something only you understand. When someone asks me what the logo means to me," the logo of his band, by the way, which is that. When someone asks me what the logo means to me, the logo means something to me because I made it mean something to me. That's the point. I created something only I understand. That's the beginning of purpose. That's the beginning of purpose, right? Here's a lyric from a song that I really like of 21 Pilots. I know. I don't want to hear it. 21 Pilots is my favorite band. I don't want to hear it. I've heard it all. I created this world to feel some control, destroy it if I want. I've created this world, destroy it if I want. Okay, now this is me talking, right? This is me talking. Oh my god, we're gonna get a little dark. Okay, please. I wrote, I struggled my whole life with suicidal ideation. I lived each day fighting with myself, hating myself and the world. I felt so small and stuck. I grew up being told I would be a great artist one day, just for me to grow up and everyone make me feel like it's unrealistic and a waste of time. I felt so trapped in my own head since I was a child. Every day, and especially every birthday, was like a ticking time bomb, and it felt like I couldn't relate to anyone. I spent almost every day for years just not wanting to be here. I got to a point where I just looked at the things that kept me going, which was music, the bands and artists I loved, my favorite movies and shows, toys, comics, art in general. I always knew my biggest dreams were to do these things, create my own stories and inspire others. I've been doing that since I was a kid. I've been writing stories since I was a kid. I've been making characters since I was a kid. I made my own video games in my head, like writing, like drawing concepts of video games that I would like to make. I've been doing it since I was a kid, making albums, music. And I went to the Breach concert for 21 Pilots a few months ago.
Years later, and still people care about the new music. Thank you guys for caring about the new music.
I don't remember when that was. Maybe like half a year ago? I don't know. I went to see 21 Pilots in concert, and like always, I felt the most alive I've ever felt in the crowd. And after years of not wanting to be alive, I realized that I have the capacity to feel such an extreme feeling for being alive in that moment. Out of all people, Tyler was the one that I deeply related to and felt like I knew exactly how he felt. He created something that came from him and only him, and it was once just his purpose and his creation, and now I'm here and it's everything to me. It's one of the reasons I chose to save my own life. He didn't save my life, but he helped me save my own. He helped me realize that we really need artists after so long of the world making me feel like there's no room for me here. He showed me that it's not that there's room, it's not that there's meaning, it's that you make the room and you make the meaning. So I did what I always wanted to do and always have as a kid, and I made a character, I built a world, storylines, plots, maps, enemies, and I kept going, and it meant nothing to no one except me. But that's where purpose starts, from you. It's like I focused on death so much. I was like, that's the way out, that's the way out. But this is the way out. Creation, expression is the way out. I went to the concert, I've seen them before, and I saw him bouncing around that stage, jumping around that stage, having the time of his life, and just remembering that when he created his band, and this goes for any artist, when he created it, it was only something to him. And that was the beginning of his life, purpose, something that he created himself. And it's amazing. And anyways, so basically 5-ish years ago, I started this sketchbook that I had. I really like it because it's cute. It's like a book. It looks like a book. It's falling apart. But I started this and I was like, I'm gonna make a story that is just like, I'm the only one that knows this. I'm the only one that knows the ending. I'm the only one that knows these characters. I'm the only one that can tell this story. I just kept building off of that, and I've had characters already, and I kind of just incorporated them into this world. And that was really the start of like something. Like, it felt so insignificant in the bigger scheme of life, I'm writing this silly story that no one knows about and no one's ever gonna know about. But through that, especially through world building, I feel like world building, you learn so much about yourself. Like, I don't know what it is, like over any kind of what's it called, any kind of art medium. I feel like world building is like, I don't even know, you just learn so much about yourself, because like these characters all just come from your head. Like, it's the same with like painting or drawing. Like, I learned so much from myself just by doing that alone. But when it comes to world building, and you're creating these like complex characters with emotions and things that have happened to them, and I'm just looking at all these people and I'm just like, this is just me. All of this is me. These characters are all me. And it's crazy. It's like looking into a mirror. And like, obviously that's what art is. Like, that's why people relate to art so much. It's like looking into a mirror. We see ourselves so deeply. More deeply than even just looking into a mirror. Because it goes beyond the physical. It goes into your subconscious. I think I've struggled since I was a child. Really. And recently, finally, I haven't struggled as much, or struggled at all, really. And when you go for so long struggling, it doesn't matter what it is, anything. it's genuinely like so normal and comfortable that like when you're happy it's like stressful because you don't want to lose it. I don't know how to explain it. But yeah, so I made this story. The first page really just did the map of how I wanted everything. So we got my main character's house right here, this forest of trees, and they have like faces, this city, some creatures, and I just wrote stuff about it. Here, the house again, came up with the concept of the house. I love how the house looks. Have a little pocket with all these writings in it. My main character, Roach. I love him. He's very special to me. Have some sticky notes of like things I've drawn at work, and I just put them in here and tape them all in. I just created my own world, and it really did save my life. It may sound stupid, it may sound dumb, and it was pretty scattered in the beginning. World building is hard. Storytelling is hard. I think storytelling is harder. Those are like two separate things. You know what I mean? Like making sure a story is like concise and put together, and that stuff is hard. And like I've gone my whole life wanting to actually do that, like wanting to make a book, wanting to make a comic, a show. Like those are my dreams. So when you just have these dreams and you're sitting with them, it feels impossible. Obviously, you're sitting there and you're like, I want to make this thing. The fuck do I start? Just start with this. Like, I don't know how the hell to storytell, but once I started putting my characters down and making situations happen and being like, okay, this happened and this happened and this is why this happened and this, then it starts collecting together, and I'm going to be able, and I do write about it. I'm going to be able to make my dreams come true one day. It's all planned out. I have it pretty deep into this. Half? Or not even halfway, like a third. I think there's just a bunch of shit everywhere. But yeah, this is my story. I have no idea what to call the story itself. Like, grim.roach is my name, right? It's my name. It's also a collection of, or it's a combination of my two characters, Grim and Roach, mixed together. I kind of just named it Grim World for right now. Let me know if that's a cool name. I don't know. I feel like it's not enough. Like, okay, Grim World. I mean, yeah, it's cool. I don't know. But the city in my world's called the City of Limbs. That's a cool last name. I love that name for my city. But I wouldn't want my story to be called that, even though it sounds so cool, because for the most part, my character Roach don't be in the city. He doesn't like the city. He hates the city. So I'm not sure. So since I started this, I started posting stuff. I actually started my world through music. I've made albums since I was little, EPs, like fake little EPs, and like things that I've made by myself. But I started doing that on YouTube, making my own little EPs, concept.
Yada yada yada. Yada yada yada. Yeah. I love 21 Pilots. I'm a fucking loser nerd. I world build and make pretend in my head. We get it. I started world building. That's what I was saying in the last clip. Hold on. I started world building by making music and expressing it through music, So I made like a concept album, and I just kind of like made music based on drawings or paintings or characters that I had made, and that's kind of where it started, And, I just already love making music. But I always knew that's not, I'm not a performer, I just like making music. And I like making music to my stop motion animations and shit. So I was like, oh, I can just make music to my paper stop motion animation story world that I'm building. So yeah, that's kind of how it started. I made like an album, which is cool. EP, and kind of sang through the point of views of my characters that I had that no one even knew about, and from there it just became something cool. And now I've been posting, stuff, the process of making my little world and stuff, and like I'm finding people that like it and care about it and think it's cool, and I'm just like, yo, like, this is lit. I didn't know anyone was gonna like that shit. I came to the park because I wanted to go sit on my spot and make more of this video, but there's a whole family reunion in my spot for some reason. So I didn't really want an audience while I'm making this. They're fighting with swords. Wait. The kids are like stick fighting. Should I join them? Anyways, so, you know, that's why I world build, blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Try it out. Go try world building for yourself. Go try it out. What else was I gonna say? Oh, 2,000 followers on the Instagram. Yo, run it up. Yo, run it up. It's at like 2,063 now. Yo. I appreciate every single one of them. Y'all are my children. Y'all are my little roaches. Oh, I was gonna get into like 21 Pilots lore. If you didn't know, they have lore to their albums and stuff. I was gonna get into it. Rewatched it back. I was like, wow, really like lose all that aura, please. So maybe another time. I also got a little emotional. You know, I love that band so much. Anyways, so I was gonna show y'all my so far what I've got done with all the scenes. Actually worked on some this morning too. So I did the first scene, boom. You know, I kind of get this all down on TikTok and Instagram, you know, to get the art process down. I want to leave my YouTube videos for more just me, more just like my little video diaries instead of like the process again, because why would I do it a third time? I still want to do like cute little art videos though. I want to do like a drawing video again, like where I can just yap and draw some random shit. Maybe that's what it'll be, for the random shit, not for my stop motion world. You know what I mean? What was I saying? What was I saying? Oh, this is the process of like me doing each scene, right? So I paint the background, I make my character, usually I watercolor everything, you know. Then I ballpoint pen shade the edges, shade it all out, outline it and pen each character, you know. Then I cut them out with an X-Acto knife or my sword if I'm feeling a little, you know. And these are all the scenes I've done so far. And this morning I was actually working on, so basically, like, if you haven't seen this already, this is the stop motion animation I'm working on, right? Each little scene. These are actually just the backgrounds. Boom, right? But my character, he walks into an alleyway and sees, boom, this demon guy. Boom. And he holds up his arm and there's a jar with a heart in it. Pretty cool, right? So I was working on the demon dude. His name is Grim. And I actually did this cool one of him with a bunch of faces in his, like, cloak body thing, you know? Because I want him to, like, I want the stop motion to, like, flicker. His body's, like, black usually. But I want it to, like, flicker with, like, faces and, like, trippy shit like that. You know what I mean? Because it's just he's a manifestation of my depression, you know? He's all my struggles reflected into a character, you know? He's a reflection of your darkest dots. That's what this grim guy character symbolizes, you know? I'm eventually gonna cut all these out. That's why everything's like separate. I need to do his hand, actually. I forgot to do his hand. It's gonna be red. Posted my little TikToks today. Did my little jester dance for TikTok and Instagram. Instagram, I love you. We up though, 2,000 followers. I'm so happy. Yay. Oh my god. Anyways, just wanted to give y'all a little update. I think in my next video I'll show y'all a little better. Today I just kind of like been pushing off this video. Maybe I'll do a little drawing with y'all next video. Maybe I'll do a little if you like this video, like it, comment, subscribe if you're not already. If you're not already a roach, go ahead and become a roach now. It's free. Follow my Instagram, my TikTok, and my OnlyFans. Ha! Gooner. I see you looking that up right now. You're not gonna get it. 10,000 subscribers, then I'll drop my OnlyFans. This time I swear. Anyways. I'll see you on the next one. Stay lit. Stay litty, Papa Titty. Wait, hold on. Stay litty if you with me, Papa Titty. And, I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget your dream. Ever. Oh, so the conclusion of this video, I world build because this world sucks. This world sucks. I world build because this world sucks and I need to escape it. Anyways, bye.